aloha and congratulations goes out to the family of Lavelle Edwards and to the inductees for the class of 2018. Aloha.
Talofa lava. It is a great honor for me and my family to be recognized with the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame Kupono Award for Excellence. It is a true blessing to receive your aloha and support. Congratulations to the class of 2018 inductees, Herman Clark, Maake Kemoeatu, Manu Tuiasosopo, Kimo Von Ohoffen, and Bob Apisa.
Lastly, I would like to thank my parents, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. You know, we've been through a lot, and it's been a long journey, and it means a lot. It gets me emotional just talking about it. I love you guys.
I would like to thank the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame Committee for selecting me as the College Football Player of the Year. This award means a lot to me and my culture.
I would also like to thank Hawaiian Airlines for the first class seating. You know, might have to extend my trip. For the high school kids, moving forward, if you listen to your parents, if you go to church, do your tithing, I promise everything will pay off.
Herman Buddy Clark, Hawaiian. His father is considered one of the greatest Hawaii linemen ever. His mother was related to Duke Kahanamoku. That's a solid beginning for Buddy Clark, who early on showed a level of athleticism that spoke to future greatness. A high school sensation at Punahou School in Honolulu, Buddy Clark didn't skip a beat while attending Oregon State, earning all Pacific Coast Conference honors in an era where players lined up on both sides of the football. Oregon State would later name Buddy Clark to its Hall of Fame. An even bigger recognition was being named to the NFL's half-century team. Maake Kemoeatu, Tongan. Maake Kemoeatu is so tough, he makes Ray Lewis blush. His story so deeply personal, it'll make a grown man cry. The oldest of 7 kids, Maake Kemoeatu lives by this code. If one of his siblings needs blood, they have to have his blood. If one of his siblings needs a kidney, it would have to be his kidney. Manu Tuiasosopo, Samoan. They say the soul of Samoa is in its competitiveness. That is Manu Tuiasosopo. A Rose Bowl champion in 1976, a Super Bowl champion in 1985, Manu Tuiasosopo was truly a Polynesian warrior in football gear. Kimo Von Ohoffen, Hawaiian. How does a kid from the tiny island of Molokai become a poster boy for the work ethic that represents Pittsburgh Steelers football? By being consistent. That's Kimo Von Ohoffen. His blue-collar, no-nonsense approach to the game is what Pittsburgh Steelers football represents.
How do you end up getting to the NFL and play, what, 14 years?
14 years, yeah.
And your high school doesn't have a football program.
Always wanted to play. You know, I had a lot of good friends. The first couple of years was rough, you know. But keep fighting, keep working, and it came.
Bob Apisa, Samoan. Bob Apisa was a road warrior, paving the way for many of the Polynesians who traveled to U.S. mainland college football programs. Bob Apisa traveled from Hawaii to East Lansing, Michigan, where in the mid-1960s, he made a name for himself in the Big Ten while playing under legendary Michigan State coach Duffy Daugherty. He also made a name for himself. Bob Apisa was one half of the duo known as the Hawaiian Punch. There was no drink back then called the Samoan Punch. Bob Apisa, the first Samoan to be named All-American. He was a 2-time national champion.
I want to hear more, though, about this pipeline from Polynesia to East Lansing, Michigan.
Well, we've never seen snow before. And we played in inclement weather. But that being said, we wanted to play for the best conference in the country.
Please allow me to take off my shoes. and bend my knees and sit on the floor and pay my respects to my elders, my ancestors, to my mom and my dad, please give me the chance to pay my respect to you all, because without you, I would not be here.
It was humbling to hear Coach Tomey tell me I've been selected for induction into the Polynesian Hall of Fame. I told Coach what an honor to be selected. After we hung up, I thought to myself, to have my name forever enshrined in the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame, well, how cool is that?
From the majestic shores of Honolulu, Hawaii, the best high school football players in America have journeyed to the Aloha State for the second annual Polynesian Bowl, a celebration of Polynesian culture and its illustrious football tradition. It's the 2018 Polynesian Bowl, and it begins right now. A look outside of Aloha Stadium, which served as the stage for the Pro Bowl for the better part of 3 decades. It is now the home of the Polynesian Bowl. Legendary head coaches participating here tonight, Terry Donahue and Dick Vermeil, as they lead the parade of top-level talent. Perhaps future Pro Bowlers in the mix, as they will be battling it out on the Aloha Stadium turf. Team Mackay versus Team Mauka. Mackay representing the ocean, Mauka representing the mountains of these islands.
You know, the next generation's coming up, and I'm excited, and I'm sure these guys will keep it going.
We know that your support for this game is strong. Your support for the Hall is strong. What does it mean to you to be able to give back, to be able to support this Polynesian Football Hall of Fame and this bowl game for these kids that are here?
Truly, it's just an honor, and it's a lot of fun to be around these guys, a lot of fun to be around the kids for a couple of days, and it's what it's about.
It's lit.